Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Juujika to Rokunin chapter 198. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, man, last chapter of Juujika to Rokunin was epic because right before the first round of the love matching game, even before like Aruma made a choice, Kyo made the choice for him and unleashed the Iron Hammer on Anzai. God, I love freaking Kyo so much. I do. He is like one of the best villains in manga right now. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Justice. Round 1, love matching game begins. Let's go. Like, Kyo is just like, he's enjoying himself, and everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god! Anzai, dude! Anzai's hand is just, like, curled up. Yeah. Uta, are you just gonna cower right there? The matching game has begun, Officer Uta Tomoko. Shigoku. Oh, so now we're flashing back to when, Aruma was sitting with his brother and his grandpa. During the incident 6 years ago, I had no idea what Aruma really went through. The only thing in my mind was that Aruma was the monster that murdered Anzai. Yeah! And you arrested him! You caused this! You could have stopped this by arresting Kyo, you dumb fuck! I know Kyo was gone, but you could have at least investigated the situation better, get DNA samples and all that, and do your goddamn job. But no! You didn't! But I said it last week too, and I'll keep saying it. I know Kyo would have gotten his way out of it because Kyo probably has cult members in the police department. Not only that, Kyo is a charmer. Like, he could get out of anything. But now everything started to make sense. Aruma was... Now she fucking realizes it! Aruma was bullied by Shigoku and his friends, had his family killed, and walked down the path of vengeance. Although his actions were far from those of justice, despite that... Aruma? What are you crying about? Because I killed Anzai's husband. Because he got in the way of my revenge, and now his wife died by the hands of the very person I'm fighting against. They've lost their lives after sticking their noses into my mess. What I did was unforgivable, and I know that better than anyone, but please forgive me. There's no need to cry over it, Shun, but you proved Kyo's point! You literally did, because remember, Kyo said, like, dude, everyone who gets involved into our mess, yeah, they're gonna die. I mean, see, I just said this. I mean, it's their fault for sticking their noses into our business after all. I mean, I cry too, just from looking at how they have thrown their lives away. Sorry, I just can't help it. I fucking love Kyo. He is said too, in Seraph of the End, they are like the peak, the epitome of villainy right now. They are irredeemable villains. You have no sympathy for them, for their actions. Like and they don't give a fuck about the shit that they did. No, they got no remorse at all. None. None. This is what a villain is. This is the epitome of what a villain is. And I have to say this because I've seen all this fuckery about like people trying to defend villains and like getting all pissy about the gray area and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm down with the gray area. I think the gray area is great. But for characters and stuff like that, if they're done right. But sometimes it's great to have a villain like Kyo. It is. Aruma, I'm still glad that you told me the entire truth, and I'm grateful for your apology too. Officer Zenichi and Madame Anzai have been earnestly working hard in the name of justice. I really looked up to them. Whatever you did to them, I know it's unforgivable. I've always believed that I couldn't forgive you. But bitch, you're part of the problem too! You are! You put Aruma in jail for like the wrong reason! If you wanted to put, like, Aruma probably would have been willing to go to jail for the murder of Anzai. Sure, he would have been willing to go to jail for that. But you put him in jail for the murder of his grandpa and his brother, who were murdered in front of him by Kyo. Like, that was stupid. Fucking idiots. I've always believed that I couldn't forgive you. I've always viewed you as a monster. Even so, the real monster is here. Well, duh! The real monster here is... Yeah, look at... I love the look on Kyo's face. When she's saying this, it's so great. He's like, yeah. He gives no fucks. I love Kyo. He knows what he is. He doesn't care. He gives no fucks. He knows what he is. What are your thoughts on... Okay, here we go. Flashback. What are your thoughts on Shonaruma? Where did that come from? Well, I'm not sure either. Would it be better to perceive him as a monster to be pursued and handcuffed? No, I don't think so. He may try to atone for his crimes from 6 years back, but I won't allow him to move under our radar. It doesn't matter if he's going after bad people. Uda, you don't always have to follow in my footsteps, but I still hold my grudge against Shonaruma. Regardless of his reasons for Zenichi's murder, I will never forgive him. She's right. I don't blame her. He murdered her husband. I totally understand that. But I still am frustrated about like how he could have prevented this, but at the same time, and I know you guys have said this in my comment section too about the police department as well. The police department is corrupt as well. And I think even, if I remember correctly, Zenichi was even talking about that too. How and even Anzai said, even she said that that they couldn't go after Kyo for certain things. He is very charismatic. He is. But you and I are different. I love this line right here. It's time for you to seek your own sense of justice. Yeah, seek your own justice. Everyone's version of justice is different. It's very subjective. And good and evil is very subjective. But what Kyo did, as I said, Kyo's the epitome of villainy, the epitome of evil. Kyo is just he is a monster. He is evil. If you want evil, that is who Kyo is. He is an evil son of a bitch. And he does not give a fuck. He knows he's an evil asshole. He knows he is. He never said he was doing a good thing, did he? Well, he believes he's doing a good thing, technically. But still. He knows he's fucked up. My justice? Not as Officer Uda Tomoko, but you as an individual! Yes! I love this line. I love this. Let's read this again here. Let's see. Regardless of his reasons for Zenitsu's murder, I will never forgive him. But you and I are different. It's time for you to seek your own sense of justice. My justice? Not as Officer Uda Tomoko, but you as an individual. I bet that's what Zenitsu wants from you. I agree with that. I do. That's what I keep stressing when we get these kinds of get this kind of content, and I stress this on Twitter all the time. Not just Twitter and Discord and all that as well. I stress this as much as I can. Everyone's version of justice is different. It's very subjective. And that's why when I have people, and I do have people currently attacking me now and saying that I'm on this side, I'm on that side, I'm like, no. I'm on my own side. I fight for what I believe is right. You can fight for whatever you believe, what you want, and you could say all this shit all you want and call me every name in the book, but I have my own beliefs. I fight for what I believe in. Not someone else's bullshit, but for my bullshit. Kyo, I love you so much. The real monster here is Shigoku Kyo. Yes, he is! And I love it for it. Listen up. Things will get uglier from this point onwards. If you lose yourself, Shigoku will keep messing with your head, but no matter what happens, kill Shigoku! Yeah! Kill Shigoku! Kill the asshole! The only person who can end his evil presence is you. You better kill him. This will be your only chance of redemption for Anzai's death. Madam Anzai, this is my justice. The next chapter, game start. This chapter was amazing. Uda, it took you forever to realize this, but hey, it's better late than never. But goddamn, I love this chapter. This chapter was incredible. It took her forever to realize who the real monster was. It did, mind you. It took Anzai dying in front of her eyes to realize this. But at least she realized who the real monster is. She realized her own what her justice was. And I'm very happy with that. I love this. This has to be one of the best chapters of this manga. Hands down, this is definitely one of the best chapters of this manga. I would put this at least in top 10. This was really good. I don't, oh god. I don't know what I would rank it specifically off the top of my head, but this is definitely at least top 10. This chapter was fantastic. Uda realizing that she was a fucking moron and realizing that, yeah, I gotta think for myself. I can't just go along with what everyone else wants me to think. I gotta be my own person and find my own justice. What do I think about this? From everything I've seen. Yeah, Aruma's not the monster. Kyo is the monster. And the only person that can stop Kyo is Aruma. So I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy with this chapter. I know Uda's probably going to die, but at least she thought for herself on this. I'm very happy with this chapter. I'm very happy with this, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. This chapter was fucking amazing. Oh my god, I love this chapter so much. Do you guys think this is one of the best chapters in this manga like I do? Would you consider it a top 10 like I do? Or do you think I'm delusional? I think this is definitely one of the best because of not just, as I said, not just Uda realizing that she was being a complete moron, but like her realizing that, you know, she is her own person and that she finally realized that, yeah, this asshole is a monster. We probably, and the only one who could take him down really is Aruma. And that, not just that Kyo must die. Exactly, Kyo must die. He needs to die. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Juujika and Rokunin content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.